If you came to do the ludes and listen to some bangers, then bust some gunshot in the air.
Had to make money on the strip. I can't let them do me how they did me as a kid. I know there's money in the kid. I can't let them do me how they did me as a kid. I was out drinking.
Oh, what is going on, you beauties? I cannot get over the weather in Canada right now. Oh, I'm actually in shorts. I could be in just a t-shirt too. It's like, it's a tease because it's still March. And if there's any Canadians, let me know in the comments. But this is feeling like, you know, that middle of spring, sorry, middle of May, end of May kind of vibe. That's what today feels like. Pre-workout drink today, peach vibe, Celsius. Jamie Pollock, if you're watching this. I don't know if you guys have Celsius, but anyways, yeah, you see the title of the video, doing some sort of workout at Motive today. Giving my tips on how to lose weight, get shredded before summer. The most beneficial things you can do. Also, I don't know if we can see here, my toast. So this is some like 4-cheese sourdough with some avo spread, a little bit of butter. Nice carb before the gym, healthy fat with the avo. Goodness gracious, that's good. But yeah, something I dealt with for a very long time was trying to lose that last layer of fat, telling myself, oh yeah, you look good. I looked alright, but I didn't look how I look now. And that still is far from where I want to be long term, but the point I'm trying to make is if you listen to what I say in this video, you'll probably have abs before the summer if you are already having some sort of foundation in place. But without yapping anymore, let's go. Boys, it is so nice out. Holy shit. I'm only ripping the shorts and tee now. Let's go crush upper body at Motive, baby. Beast shit.
Alright, bros. Here's what we're doing. So, last week I posted a video of me working out, and it just so happens it is the exact same day today. So, I'm going to try and diversify the lifts from last week, so I don't want to just keep feeding you guys the same lifts. Because if you remember from last week, I talked about I don't think anyone even cares about lifts to begin with. You want to be authentic, build a relationship, and just you do that by being authentic and just talking, right? So I am doing the Smith machine. Smith machine is my favorite machine ever. And also I talked about losing weight. So yesterday I posted on my Instagram story. It's beautiful out in Canada, so you can go out and run again, and it's not as bad. So it works for me. I'm not saying it's gonna work for everyone, but what I found was a tremendous difference in terms of fat loss, weight loss, leaning out, was running. And not just like a mediocre run. It's not a race, but it's also not a lollygag. You want to run. It's like, if you're an athlete, you know what I mean. It's hard to explain. Like it's a moderately intense run. And I'm not saying running's easy. Like, running fucking sucks. But if you run 2 kilometers every single day, sorry, not every day, but 2 kilometers 5 days a week, and stick to that for 3 months, which is what, 12 weeks? Guarantee if you are still being food conscious and training effectively and rest and all the 9 there, but leaning out, running, most effective by far. I absolutely love running now, which I never thought, but I guess I got the runner's high now or some shit like that. But one day I would like to create some sort of community of like running, spike ball, training, sled pushing bullshit, like a bunch of like ice baths, stuff like that in the future. So if anyone would be interested in like something along those lines, drop a comment because that would fire me up. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Did me how they did me as a kid. I know that. Money in the kid. I can't let them do me how they did me as a. I know that there's money in it. I just put my shit in, they be fucking with it. I be counting digits every other minute. Talking millies with the mullets, let me fucking finish.
Black,
I said let me fucking finish.
black,
I'ma die before I let my soul diminish. Now these foreign bitches fucking cause I'm black and British. Hard game and I'm packing about to fucking bill it.
On top of running every single, or sorry, not every single day, but on top of running 5 days a week, 2 clicks a day or 5 days a week, I don't know why I keep saying every day, but whilst doing that, being food conscious, working out till failure, not mild discomfort, training towards a tailored specific goal. On top of all that, do it if you want. People have their, I guess, stance or view on this, but I personally abuse stimulants, caffeine, nicotine, Diet Coke or Diet Soda. I personally have ADHD, so I take Vyvanse, which is also a appetite suppressant. It's also a stimulant. So those are the cards I've been dealt. Is everyone dealt those same cards? Is everyone gonna have the same view or want to do those things? I'm not sure. It's not practical for everyone. I'm not saying it is, but if you want to make your life a little bit easier, that's something I personally do. So everything I just said, running, training hard, eating good, sleep, being food conscious, consuming good content, educational content, feeding your subconscious with positive thoughts, positive energy, positive vibrations, frequencies. All of these things on top of trying your best. If you are struggling whilst doing all that and need a thing to make it a little easier, that's just my 2 cents. Stimulants. And I think a lot of the fellas will agree with me. I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying they all have good health effects. I'm not saying that. But as someone who's natural, not taking peptides, never done anything like that, just all I take is creatine and try and hit my protein goals, do cardio, get sunlight, ground myself, read, be as nice as a person as I possibly can be, and just surround myself with things that I know are good for me. That's all you can do at the end of the day, right? So just try not to get too caught up in everything. If you're trying to better yourself, start with small habits. If you do too much at once, you may get overwhelmed, anxious, over consumed in your own head trying to tackle all of these new variables or try and stay on top of all these new variables. That's really hard. If you're doing all these new things at once, it's not always practical. So if you start by building small habits, and once you get comfortable with that one habit, add another one, and so on. I hope you get what I'm saying. I'm just trying to give whatever may help whoever's watching this, if anyone is watching this, and if you are, hit that sub button and drop a comment, like, and follow me on Instagram at parker.moves. And now I'm going to hit some weighted pull-ups and film that because why not?
In the West End, and I'm pulling like I'm boss, goddamn. Used to panic every time I saw a cop car. All this pain, I swear, tell me monster, damn. This that blue bar shit, I hope you're listening. I said this that blue bar shit, I hope you're listening. This that gigs blade brown up in the kitchen shit. But by the time you holler, man, I'm on some different shit. Had to make money on the strip. I can't let them do me how they did me as a kid.
black British music.
I know there's money on the kid. I can't let them do me how they did me as a I was out drinking in the bits. I can't let them do me how they did me as a kid. I know there's money in the kid. I can't let them do me how they did me as a I know this, I know this.
Made in Britain, paid in Britain.
I know this.
Holy boys, what a workout that was. Another, again, back and shoulders. Unfortunately, it was Tuesday again, but hopefully I got some good shots and you guys enjoyed whatever I put together there. Now, to circle back what I said at the beginning of the workout, in terms of losing weight whilst keeping muscle, there is such a thing as an anabolic window. I think that's what it's called, or maybe there's a other terminology for it, but I'm having 20 grams of protein, I think, is in this little puppy, maybe 19, built protein bar. Is it the best way to get your protein? No. I try and get it from like real foods, but holy fuck, that's that's unreal. It's just like a protein marshmallow, pretty well. But anyways, you beauties, get after it today. Anything you put your mind to, you can achieve if you tell yourself you can. If you can think it up here and say it aloud, you can get it done. So with that being said, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram at parker.moves, and I'll see you guys in the next one.